coronavirus survival kit, toilet paper for whatever reason, candy, and Battlbox. What is up, everybody? Video Addict here, and today we've got Battlbox. I started this video and got about halfway through it and realized that my camera wasn't recording. I recorded the intro, and I guess whenever I was putting my cell phone over here, I must have hit the button that stopped it, and then I just kept on talking, and now here we are. So we're gonna do this one more time. Alright, open up the box. This is what you're gonna see. And magic when the card is under the box. Oh my God, look at how that happened. Here is your card. Mission 61. Oh my God, it's amazing. First thing in your basic box is gonna be a pair of Calcutta Sunglasses. Right here, boom. Bam. Do I look good in them? It doesn't even matter if I did or not. Even if I did, I'm giving them away. Giving them away. If you didn't know about it, this is the video. We're going to do some giveaways coming up. Probably, I don't know. We might start the little giveaway enrollment this week sometime, and then we will do the giveaway when I get back from my Bowhunter Box Club group hunt next weekend. So anyway, the Calcutta Sunglasses, very cool. I like them. They're basically a non-expensive way of having sunglasses, like when you're out and about and you won't care if you mess them up. In all honesty, like my Oakleys and stuff like that, when I wear them out, I get really cautious with them because they're expensive. So to have a pair of polarized sunglasses to go out and do stuff in the woods and whatnot, it's fine. I'm not too much of the whole really tight, I mean, it closes in all the way around. So these aren't really my style because I sweat a lot. So if I'm out in the woods, this is just gonna keep air from getting in there, and then it's gonna get wet. They just don't work the best for me. I like to have something where some air can get behind them, but they are nice, and somebody will be lucky to have them. They're a little skull and crossbones on the sides. Pretty cool. Next off in the basic, you're going to have the Calcutta eyewear retainers. This is basically a neck holder. You just slide these two little rubber pieces onto the back ends of the earpieces, and then when you're ready to take them off, you can just like drop them down and they'll just dangle there for you. They're very, very tight, very hard to get on. Not very hard to get on, but they're tight. Next up in the box is going to be your Tech New Poison Oak and Poison Ivy relief skin cleaner, whatever you want to call it. I hate Poison Ivy to no end. It's awful. I am so freaking allergic to it. If I'm walking through an area and I see green and I think it might touch me on my skin somewhere, I do not go. I'm a plumber. When I go in people's backyards or go down beside their houses, some of them are narrow, little fence on this side, and then they got, you know, shrubbery and stuff growing up. If it's green, I'm not going in. I'm not doing it because I will look like a freaking leper. I'm not even kidding you. I am so allergic. So this stuff is really good stuff to have. I have tons of different things that I use from the get-go. If I ever get anything itching or looking like Poison Ivy, I'm smearing it all over me. But that is definitely something good to have around, where if you think you might have got in it, then go use that and clean yourself off real quick. Cold water, not hot water. Next up in your basic is going to be the Weatherproof survival kit storage box. I really like this. I think this is a really cool item. I wish for my purposes that it was a little bit bigger. I understand what this is for, but I probably wouldn't use it for that. This thing has a lot of different uses. You can use it as a fire tinder box, a small little tackle box, like if you're brim hunting or something like that, and you put small hooks in here, some lines, some weights, what have you. Small little fishing kit, fire kit, whatever. If it's a little bit bigger, I'd like to have it just for work, just to be able to put washers and stuff, because I love the way that these things seal down. The compartments are sealed off from one another whenever you close them. So I have similar style stuff, but the washers are able to get in between the top and the little holding areas, so they switch over as you rotate it around, what have you. So this here has spring-loaded doors. I really like it. This here has some little dividers that you can adapt it to different sizes depending on, you know, what you need. That's it for your basic box. Next, in the advanced box, you have the Lamson Ulu knife. And I've already taken this thing out of here, okay? So I'm not gonna do it again. But let's just say that I sliced through paper like it was nothing. I took this little rubber, it's just like a rubber or wax kind of thing, like they dipped this in it so that the edge would be protected and wouldn't cut through the packaging and through your boxes and everything. So this is really cool how they put that little thing on there. I taped it back on. I don't want to take it all apart and have to do it again. It was kind of hard to keep it from being too bad. But you can use this whenever you're cutting things, you know, you can be chopping things, you know, smooth cutting things. You can, you know, whittle you some wood, whatever. It's super sharp. Do not wash it in a dishwasher because the wood isn't made for that, I guess. But very, very cool item. I like it. That's your only item in the advanced box this month. All right, so next up is your pro level, and you have one item in your pro level this month. This is a Bluetooth location marker. I have seen this breadcrumb company at ATA the last couple of years. They do some, I think it's they got some arrow knocks or something like that that's supposed to help you track deer and whatnot. This here is the location marker. Like if you've got a stand out there and you don't know, like say you go out the day before and you move your stand, and then the next day you come in the morning and you need to find it. This will help you do that, something like that. If you want to share that location with a buddy, they just download the app and then they can access it. You can share the marker location with your buddies. It's pretty cool, man. I don't have any need for it per se, and I don't want to open it, but it's just kind of like a little plastic little cube thing. It'll light up, and with the app it'll let you locate where you left it. You can put it on a bag if you want, in case you set your bag down in the woods. You need to find your way back to it. You know, you can get turned around. If you're Jay gets lost going to his car sometimes. I don't know. But there it is, the breadcrumb location marker. Pretty cool. $60 value. The Lamson here is actually $31.99. All right, so that's your one item in the Pro box. Next up is going to be your Pro Plus Knife of the Month Club. I am so freaking jealous of this. I'm not even lying to you. This month we have a Spyderco, and I love Spyderco. Probably my most used EDC is the Spyderco Polestar, which is just an amazing, amazing knife. And I use it like crazy. It's in there sitting on my couch right now. I will get it. So my sister came and cleaned today, so it was a little bit harder to find. This is my Spyderco Polestar. I freaking love this knife. It's got stuff all over it. But That's it right there. I love it. I use this knife, I guarantee you, more than any other knife that I use. I really want to like get some red scales for it, or just another Spyderco with some red scales. This here is the Spyderco Persistence full flat grind black G10 scales, a $68 value. Little stubby knife. I like it. It's Spyderco, you know it's quality. I don't think there's any doubt of the sharpness, if I had to guess. Yeah. I mean, there's just, you just don't question that stuff whenever it comes to Spyderco, man. I love my Spyderco. I use it all the freaking time. Oh, I'm so jealous. One of you lucky people out there will win this. You have a way to change the clip to anywhere you want to. Either side, up or down. It's your choice. Liner lock, centering, near perfect. It probably needs to be tightened down or something. It looks a little off to me, but that's not a big deal. I think it's just probably just a screw you need to tighten. I like it, man. Like I said, it's like a little stubby. It's got like a little stubby blade there. Man, if you look at this in comparison to this one, but it's meant to be a little bit smaller. Let me see. The two of them side by side, a little different. I like it. It's harder with the little short one. It's gonna take some work to do it with a shorter blade. Get open, okay? Sometimes you just need to yell at it. Good jimping, of course. Got the standard Spyderco little hole. Very, very cool. Very, very nice knife. Also, they sent you a Spyderco little, I guess, rubber cleaning mat. And apparently these are not available anywhere other than Battlebox right now. So it's just like a nice little mat. You can work on your knives. You got this little hole here that will work perfect as a screw holder. Because this thing will be sitting flat on the table, so they won't be able to get out of there. Just a nice little knife working mat. And let's see here. Breadcrumb, you get 50% off one additional location marker. And the Ulu knife, 15% off your entire purchase at lamsonproducts.com. Use code BATTLEBOX. Very cool. I will scan these and put them right here. So, yeah, I mean, you know what? I like all the items. I think that they're all good. You know, the value is not great this month, and that's just my opinion. The basic looks okay. The advanced, I'm really not a huge fan of. I mean, as a whole with the Pro Plus, it's not that big of a deal. But if you bought the advanced, you paid $30 more and you only got a $32 item. So if you didn't like it at all, then you're just kind of hosed. And that's why one item per upgrade is kind of hard, because if that one item is useless to a lot of people, then it's useless. I do like the item. I do, but I mean, I just think that you paid $30 more and they only gave you a $32 item. I'm not a fan of that. The Breadcrumb Bluetooth tracker, I like it. So you're paying $29 for the basic, $59 for the advanced, and then $99 for the Pro, which basically makes this a $40 item. You know, it's a $40 upgrade and you get a $60 item. That's a little bit better. I mean, it is. But again, it's very cool. I'm not a big fan of this, and I'll tell you why. I like it to an extent, but it's only good within 150 yards. I walk 150 yards in no time out in the woods. So if I get up more than 150 yards away, and that's line of sight from what I've heard about it. So in the original beginning of this, I said that I like it, and I do, but it's 150 yards line of sight. So if you aren't line of sight, what's it gonna be? Like 130, 120, and then if I walk away from it, I mean, if you've been in the woods, you know you can walk all the way around it 10 times and never get within 120 yards or something. I don't like this for that, because I feel like it's not meant for what they're selling it for. Locating a stand, I mean, I'm not gonna drop somebody off within 120 yards of my stand. I'm just not. I'm gonna drop them off about 300 yards away from my stand, and they can walk in, because otherwise, why didn't I just drive up to my stand? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, because I don't get the purpose of it. I would not go out and spend $59.99 for it. Not saying it ain't worth it. It just depends on what you want to use it for. And I don't think that what they're kind of pushing it for is going to be as good as they try and make it out to be. But that's nothing to do with Battlebox. That's just this item. It seems cool, and it looks cool, and it's Bluetooth, and it's got a pretty blue box. You know, it has an app with it. It's pretty cool. I mean, trackable range, 100 plus yards. So really, they're only saying 100, but you could get more yardage. You can turn it on with your app, as far as like make it flash. You can make it make sounds. You know, so that stuff can help, I guess, but if you're not within 100 yards of it, you can't turn it on. I don't know. I just don't get it, really. It's not really my thing. I wouldn't spend the money on it. Golly, I'm trying not to be bad about it, but it's not a good item. It's really not, unless you're like really specific on something, you know, like you're going to be within that range, I guess. But if you know you're going to be in that range, why wouldn't you just go to it? I don't know. I don't. I just don't like it. I don't think it serves any real purpose in the hunting world. But that's me. All right, so this here is pretty much my most favorite thing of the whole box. And again, it's a low value knife. I don't understand. I mean, I understand they're giving this a $20 value, okay? They were giving these out for free. Take as many as you want. They were giving these away for free at Blade Show. I mean, I get that it's Spyderco and it's their first run of these, but it still doesn't matter. They just give them away for free. I mean, I've got 4 here and I've already given away like 7 or 8 of them. I mean, I don't like this as a $20 value. They're basically trying to cover up for a $68 knife. They're trying to make it out to be an $88 value. And that's fine. I love the knife. I do. I just do not like the value of this month's box, even though I like the box. It's just, I don't know. I didn't like the value of the box. But that's to be expected. You're going to have those boxes. And it's not because I don't like the box. I do. It's just, I can see where some people really won't like the box. And, I mean, I don't know. $25 pair of sunglasses. Yeah, it's cool to have a nice pair of beat up sunglasses, but if I want beat up sunglasses, I can go get a pair at the store for, you know, $5. You can get them at the dollar store. It may not be polarized, but in all honesty, anywhere that I'm going to need polarized glasses, I'm going to wear my nice ones. In the woods, it helps, I guess, but it's just not my thing. I don't like this item. I like this item. I like the poison ivy relief. I like the little box. I think it has a purpose. It's very cool for, you know, like I said, creating your own little fire starter kit. I think it's a little cheap feeling. It's very cheap feeling, actually. I love the box. I love the design, the layout. If you gave this to me in like a Pelican box or maybe even the Seahorse boxes, you know, something like this. But I mean, like right there, you can't, I mean, it just don't, I mean, it'll mess down. I'll be curious to see how long this lasts though. It's a little cheap feeling. This is really freaking cool. I like it for many reasons. Kitchen prep stuff, just general. I like it. The Bluetooth marker, we've already discussed that. It is kind of cool to have. I'll give you that. I mean, I could be wrong. It may need to be tested out. I'm not going to test it out because I'm giving it away to one of you guys. Like I said, I love the knife. I hate that they had to pad it with that. You know, there's some really nice Spydercos that they could have got. This is the lowest value knife of the month I've seen yet. At $68. Well, we may not have a Battlebox giveaway next month. I'm just being honest, guys. This is just the reality of it. I literally don't think I've ever seen a knife of the month this cheap. You know, even though it's a good knife, it's a great knife. It's just the lowest of the low, one of the lower end Spydercos, but a Spyderco nonetheless. That's it though. That's really all I can say. I don't know. I like all the items, but I don't think that they're the right standard that Battlebox has been doing up until now. Or, you know, they've been steadily going down in their values and their overall values for a while, but they've been sending good stuff. So I don't know. It's in the end, it's just what you think. Is it something that fits what you're trying to do, what you need to fill your wants? If you think it's something that you would like to have, I have a discount code in the description below. I like it. I just think that the value is so thin that if you don't like 2 items, the box was not worth it. I mean, that's the plain and simple fact of it. I mean, you spend $150 on it, plus shipping. If you don't like this knife, or this right here, you've basically, you know, you got no additional value, which is why I love subscription boxes, because the additional value. And normally the knife of the month is just takes control of the box. That's why I'm a big supporter of getting the knife of the month, because you're never getting, I think only one other time did we get an $89, and that was that baton thing. Whatever. It was that baton knife, and it was like $89. you know, but I don't know. I just think that this could possibly be a little rough. But in the end, it only matters what you think. If this is the type of stuff that you would like to receive in a monthly subscription box, check out the description below. Use the discount code I have down there and save yourself some cash. But other than that, that's it. That's all I got for you. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't in the comments below. Like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And subscribe. I'm out.